In this era, people always talk about civilization, but it will be bad for us if we still use oil or coal to get electricity. We must think about the cost of civilization to all mankind, especially in the environment topic. In history, we learn that our main source of power that have been the backbone of our life is oil. From the image above, we can conclude that coal and oil-based power plants is the most active power plant ever. Some studies also said that they can sustain for at least 50 to 70 years.
Most of the power plant emits greenhouse gases that cause the climate change. Moreover, the rising of sea level since 1900 is surely becomes the most focused topic of greenhouse effect. For your information, sea water level had risen by 12 inches since the year 1900 due to the melting ice at North and South Pole. With this small number, many countries by the sea experience a negative impact. First and foremost, flood and tsunami can happen very easily and become more worse. Secondly, the rising of water sea level will make the seawater flow into the inland and limiting our freshwater supply. This will also stir up our inland ecosystem. And we know messing around with Mother Nature are bad for us. Because of that, we propose a new idea. Why not trying to use more renewable energy that will not harm the earth at all, and we can gain maximum profit from it? We know that solar panel and wind turbine has become a trend today, but there will always be a limiter. For instance, we can't use solar panel at night and stormy day, and for the wind turbine, it can't be used at a place with no wind blowing. But we do have ocean that spread across the globe. We can use the wave from the ocean to generate electricity.
Why wave? Ocean wave is the only thing that didn't rest at all. This is working for 24/7, continuously hitting the land with a tremendous amount of energy. For your extra information, a wave with a height of 2 meter and a wavelength of 14 meter breaking along 2 km of coastline, with a surface area equals to 32,000 meters squared, has approximately 45 kilowatt-hour of energy. This is roughly equivalent to 1 gallon of gasoline, which contain about 160 million joules of energy. If we can establish this project successfully, we can put the device across the globe, harbor, beach and so on. What is the device? The project name is Iiec. Most of the device used by developers from all around the world use the motion of seawater particle, which is up and down. But the propagation of wave, which is the perpendicular to the particle movement, carry the most force. The device have an edgy hexagon surface. The surface is designed to catch most of the force from the wave. If we just use a flat surface, the wave will hit the surface unevenly, but the design helps to redirect the wave and spread the force evenly.
At each corner of the plate, we have a push and pull mechanism, a simple structure made from a spring and a plate that can move forward and backward. And at the bottom, we have piezoelectric button that can generate electricity when there is force acting on it. So, you must be questioning yourself, how does piezoelectric can generate electricity? Piezo quartz is the base element that we use to make the piezoelectric button. It is a neutral element that cannot produce any voltage, but it has a structure that can make it possible. It has a hexagon structure, with each corner have either positive charge or negative charge. In normal state, the overall charge of positive and negative charge are graded at the center, making it non-polar. But when we squeeze it or have a force acting on it, the overall charge of each charge, either positive or negative, will move slightly to different direction. This will give the quad the characteristic the same as a battery. So because of that, the quartz can be used as a battery and have function exactly as a battery. To make this device, we will use two main materials. First of all, for the hexagon panel, we will use FRP material, which is fiberglass reinforced panel, which is commonly used by Malaysian fishermen to build their boats. We choose this material because of its two characteristics. First of all, it is light in weight. If it is light, so it will be easy to be pushed and pulled by the wave. And second, it is durable. We know that this device will face a strong wave, so we need a material that can withstand the force and the pressure. Second, for the spring and the casing are made from a stainless steel that are being coated with a paint that can avoid barnacles growing at it, because if barnacles grow at it, so the mechanism of pulling and pushing will not be working so well.
So this is a sample of 3D design of our project. If I can see, the top is the hexagon panel. The edge structure can redirect the wave so that the force of the wave will be spread evenly to each point that have the pulling and pushing mechanism. Because of this, we can have the maximum we need, and each piezo button can produce 13 volts. So each shape has 6 piezo buttons, and imagine how much volt we can use if we have hundreds of this panel. So that's all from us. Thank you, and let us move forward to a greener future.